shed tears, mama ain't no cry now. On me, gonna blind out, get in the team, gotta pass your tryouts. Yeah. Booming this like Metro, groupies on me, that's fine, don't sweat those.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Coming up, divisional round Saturday. We've got an AFC battle on tap. From the second largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California, we've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. Coming up, divisional round Saturday, we've got an AFC battle on tap as it'll be the Dolphins of Tokyo taking on the L.A. Chargers. The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Throwing now is Mahomes. That's going to be brought in by Higgins. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
Zone coverage here defensively. They're going to let their tight end run a drag across the field. This is where a linebacker gets forced to pass him off. That time, the receiver gets lost a little bit, and he's able to make the catch and pick up good yardage and a first down.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. They go play action. Now Mahomes. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jalen Waddle, 40 yards. And the Dolphins are on the board first here in this. Matchup. Forget about the storylines of being intimidated in the playoffs on the road. I mean, that was pretty clinical right there.
Yeah, they didn't treat it like it was a playoff game in January, did they?
No.
That felt much more like, hey, we're back in August, running a few drills in the practice field. They seem unaffected by what they're facing in this one.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
Red, yellow.
Throwing on first down. Meadows. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Yellow. Ready.
Looking to throw. Meadows. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
They'll run it here. This is Rodgers. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Black shot. Six. Meadows.
On third down, Meadows. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Chargers. Tajay Spears, 40 yards. And the Chargers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. On play action, it's Mahomes. Rolling to his right. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Throw caught by A-Chain. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. That'll go as a pickup of 8. Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we could always lock in on a skill position, guys. Those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game.
They go back to the ground game with A-Chain. He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. Again, it's A-Chain. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. They'll run for it with A-Chain. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down in bounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, that play there was certainly a scouting report special because coverage was all too aware that this close to the end zone, he's going to become a bigger weapon for that offense, and they were there to help force the incompletion.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I like what they tried to do there, trying to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he can make some yards after the catch and pick up a 1st down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
Butker's kick here is good, and the Dolphins have taken the lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Ready to throw from his end zone. Meadows. And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. 39 Pushes him all the way out to the 40 now for first down.
Ready?
Operating from the gun. Meadows. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Aaron Donald. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Come on,
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
smash, red. Cut.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's a gain of 34. 10-7 our score after one right here on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Claws red. Steel black.
Back to throw. Meadows. He hits Rodgers in the flat. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Yellow.
Moore, the man in motion. They'll run. It's Rodgers. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Another carry now for Rodgers. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Here we go. Set.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
White. White. Hut, hut.
To throw on 3rd down. Meadows. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. So that a definite deflator there on the interception.
Yeah, you work your way down the field thinking you're in position for a go-ahead score. But all it takes is one errant throw, and this one winds up a turnover.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw is taken in by Waddle. And he won't get any further as he's taken down right there at the 24. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. H.A. now up the middle. And he'll have the Dolphins first down as the tackle made at the 35-yard line.
Well, CD, a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Mahomes now on first down. That to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 44 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Ready, break.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready.
Off the bootleg. Meadows sliding out of the pocket. This is caught. It's Brown. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. He got 29 yards that time.
On the double. Double, 38. Next, Randall.
Now Rodgers. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1.
22 needle.
And they'll run again. And I don't think he got in. He did not. They mark him short of the goal line. They're held again, and do we have a goal line stand brewing? It's 3rd and goal. So they were stuffed on first down, stuffed again on second.
And normally you throw the ball on 2nd down on play action. So here on 3rd down, I'm going to my team and saying, let's line up and let's go out and get it. I get my best running play call, and I go after him one more time.
Yeah, boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there.
Brandon, 3rd and goal from the 1, and they go quarterback sneak, and they expected a surge up front. The surge came from the defense.
Yeah, it looked like there was no surprise defensively. They were ready.
They had totally stacked it up, unable to get it on 3rd down.
They're not going to kick it. A chip shot, but they're going for it down 3 on 4th down.
Ready.
Touchdown! A.J. Brown taking it in. And the Chargers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 14-10. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, and that is incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
2nd and 10. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That one goes for 24 yards. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Achane gets it from the gun. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Now Mahomes. Flush to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. Here's Mahomes to throw. Here's Higgins out on the right side. And they will rally and stop him short of the 1st down. They get him to the ground at the 26. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Dolphins 1st down, it would appear. Yes, he does, by a full yard. They get the conversion on 4th and 2. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Donovan Peoples-Jones. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Dolphins will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. With his slim deficit closing in on the end of the 1st half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 1st half. Sacks, a growing theme in this 1st half. This is 2nd and long. Operating from the gun, Meadows. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Caden Stearns. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half.
And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Devon Achane. As the 1st half is winding down. And the Dolphins will extend their lead here just before halftime.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the 2nd half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Got it.
Charger drive about to get going. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes us forward for about 6. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Ready.
Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24.
Spike 60.
Looking to throw. Meadows. Looking left side. That's caught by Moore. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
Okay, ready? Strike. Check, strike.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he's going to lose yardage. Not that it matters as the final seconds tick away. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Charger drive about to get going. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives. Try and slow things down a little bit.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
Red, cycle. Set.
Off the play fake. Meadows. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Jalen Phillips picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
I'd say it's not panic time yet, but let's be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to give the ball up. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Through the middle of the field. Touchdown, Allen. DJ Moore, 88 yards. And the Chargers have got it back to within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Igbenogany elects not to return it. The football will come out to the 25-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try to make sure that momentum stays in your camp. Partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard. I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They come out and play with a play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this third quarter. Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love it. But I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
Striker, 3-3. Blue, check. Check.
On the ground, Rodgers. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 65 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Ready.
Operating from the gun. Meadows. Pass incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
On 2nd down, it's Rodgers. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Slide, 97. Ultra. Go ultra. Ready?
On 3rd down, it's Rodgers. And shedding the tackle and some room. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Rail. Blaster, 6. Rail, green. Rail, yellow. Hut.
Off play action. Meadows. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Bradley Chubb buries him for a loss of 11 from his outside linebacker spot. This defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
Okay, right.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front and getting to them. Other times you add extra guys rushing the quarterback, twists and stunts. It's been a variety, and they've had no...
Touchdown, Chargers! DJ Moore with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Chargers have scored again in this 3rd quarter, this time to move out in front. Extra point right down the middle, and that will make this a 4-point game. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They had that lead that is now gone. It is completely gone. How does that affect the psyche? Or am I reading into that too much? They should be okay still?
No, you're not reading into it too much at all. You've got to wonder what the psyche is of a team, because once you build up a lead and things are rolling pretty well, you don't expect it to change. And for it to change this dramatically, and now they're the team doing the chasing, yeah, you want to check out where they are mentally and whether or not they have it in them to come back. We'll soon find out.
Yeah, they're on their heels a bit right now. On second down, a run by H.A. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. From the gun on third down, Mahomes. And he is caught. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
H.A. on first and 10. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Mahomes throwing on second down. This one thrown underneath to A-Chain. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Second and 10 here as we sit in the third quarter of this divisional round matchup. Out of the gun, here's a give to A-Chain. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Mahomes going to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. So nothing doing there, and that'll make it second and goal.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. They go play fake. Mahomes. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Donovan Peoples-Jones. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Dolphins answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that gives them a 3-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
Ready up.
The Charger drive about to get going. And this certainly a key moment in this game, trailing by 3, fourth quarter with a spot in the championship game next weekend on the line. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. On second down now, it's Rodgers, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That second down play nets a -4.
And they have just not been able to block him at all throughout this game. Seems like every other play, he's doing something in the backfield. Already got 2 sacks, and now here's a tackle behind the line.
Here we go.
The offense on third down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Black shot. Go pink.
Back to throw. Meadows. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. One heck of a third down conversion. 33 yards.
Here we go.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Moore, the man in motion.
Black.
On first down, it's Rodgers. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Cycle. Claw, 10. Check, smash. Ready.
On second down. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. But he has been a workhorse for them. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right.
On the set.
If they get nothing else here on third down, it'd be a 53-yard attempt from this spot. Off the play fake. Meadows. They're going to find the open man. That's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. And now a pause because we've got A.J. Brown dinged up on that last play, and they're going to have to get some medical attention to it. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
Yellow, go.
They'll try to run this one in. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Set, hut. Drill, 52. Ready.
Off play action. Meadows. And Rodgers has it over on the right side. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
A big one coming in this divisional round playoff, 3rd and goal.
Ready?
They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. That will be their 3rd and final stoppage, as they'll only have the 2-minute warning now remaining. And his kick is right there. It's good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net. But they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And as a fan of the NFL, not much more you could hope for in this divisional round matchup. Tie game, 4th quarter. A lot of these fans with their hearts in their throats waiting to see what happens here. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
That would have been a nice one to hit on in a tie game. You start to think that one big play, maybe the next big play, could turn out to be the game winner. They took the big shot, but it winds up incomplete.
A give up the middle to H.A.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. On play action, it's Mahomes. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A 1st down and then some. Give him 29 yards.
And that's well executed there on 3rd.
Yeah, good. You gotta switch it. Yeah, my daughter's up. Yeah, go ahead.
The confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. It's H.A. on the give. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Mahomes now to throw. Open man downfield is Waddle. He's got it. And touchdown! Jalen Waddle with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Butker on for the PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead now. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
Ready?
Here's 1st and 10.
Ready?
Throwing to start the drive. Meadows. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he is going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout.
Set. Ready. Shot. 17. Yellow. Lining. Hut.
Now a handoff up the middle. Rodgers. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
52 blaster.
On 2nd down now. It's Rodgers, and he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. They'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Playoff lives at stake. Boy, this is a big one. 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Man open right side, it's Rodgers. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. The decision made for him. They've got to go. It's 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And as a result, their playoff run may end right here.
Yeah, what does it start doing?
At the line ready for their next drive. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. His throw incomplete.
That should have been picked.
He had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. To throw is Mahomes. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a first down here. And that should be the one that seals a victory. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots.
Nah, you didn't. So what happened was...
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as...